Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. If you are new here, you came on a sad day. Today is the end of an era. It is the end of Vlogmas, and we are very upset about it because I'm sitting in the same spot that I was sitting in when I first started Vlogmas, and it feels like a lifetime ago, you guys. Like, it literally feels like so long ago. I feel like this month has been filled with so many, like, fun memories, and, like, I'm really gonna cherish this Vlogmas. I feel like it's been, I've only had 2 Vlogmases so far, but this one specifically, because I haven't been as stressed out, I know that once Vlogmas is over, like, the stress is gonna hit me. That's usually what happens to me. Like, I usually go in survival mode when, like, I have a lot to do, and then after it's over, I always get super stressed for some reason. I mean, it's probably a good thing to be that way, but, yeah, this Vlogmas has been really special to me because you guys have all been here through it, and just, like, it's just been so nice to see the community that I have here, and, like, that you guys show up for me every day. I can't tell you how much that means to me, especially when I'm working so hard to get these videos out for you guys, to know that you guys are waiting on a video, or to know that you guys are, you know, just to know that you guys want to spend time with me every day. That'll never be lost on me. Like, it literally will never be lost on me that you guys show up for me whenever I post a video. But I'm not gonna get sentimental yet, you guys, because we just started our day. I did get dressed up, though, for this occasion. Originally, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna start this vlog in bed. But then I was like, no, we have to throw a party for the fact that we have made it 30, what is it? How many days now? 31 for you guys. So 31 days. I think I've posted like 33 or maybe 34 videos. I think only 33 because I posted 2 a days, 2 times this month. So that means that oh wait, that's only 32. No, that's 33. But I'm still not good at math. We haven't learned anything in that department. But this month has just been so amazing with you guys. Today I went and I got my coffee, you guys, and this was really sad as well. It was the end of an era. They no longer have the toasted white chocolate peppermint, or not white chocolate peppermint, I took the thing off already apparently, the toasted white chocolate coffee on the app. So if you guys are struggling with that as well, drive up to the window. If you don't have the app, drive up to the window and place your order through the window, or ask them at least if they have it, because they probably still have it, which is what I did. Because when I saw they didn't have it on the app, I was like, of course, it is clearly the worst day ever. But then I drove up and they were like, oh yeah, we still have it. I don't know why you didn't order on the app, is what they said to me, because they're used to me ordering on the app. So I pull up and my girl Wendy was there, and she's like, why didn't you order on the app today? I'm like, they no longer have it. And she's like, oh, I had no idea that they didn't have it on the app anymore. I'm like, I'm teaching you things, girl. I shouldn't work at Dunkin'. That would be a huge mistake. Today, we are going to sort through everything that I got for Christmas. So I'm going to show you guys everything I got for Christmas. I know people really like those kind of gifts, those kind of videos, but I think mine's going to be pretty anticlimactic, you guys, because a lot of what I got is literally stuff for our kitchen, which was exactly what I wanted. Like, literally everything I got for Christmas this year is stuff that, like, I'm gonna use and that I wanted. Where a lot of years, like, you guys know, Dominic likes to go and just get me weird things that I've never asked for. But I always love them, and it's very special and sweet that he does that. But this year he did, like, stick to the budget, which is so great. I'm so happy about it, because then, like, you know when they don't stick to a budget and you stick to the budget, and then you get them, like, nothing compared to what they get you, and it's just sad. Like, nobody wants to feel that way. So this year I felt like we were pretty, we were on an even playing field with what we got each other. Anyway, I'll show you guys everything I got for Christmas when I get home, and then I'm probably going to clean up the house a bit, because we never got around to doing that, you guys. We were honestly having such a relaxing past couple of days. Like, it's just been so nice, because Dominic's literally never off for Christmas. Like, usually for Christmas, you guys know if you're in retail, typically he has to work, like, works Christmas Eve, off Christmas Day, but then he's right back at work the day after Christmas, and the whole time is stress. Like, that doesn't even count. Like, how can you even consider that a holiday? It makes these poor retail workers dread the holidays because, I mean, obviously people have to work. Like, you can't have things be closed for a long length of time. But wouldn't that be so cool if it was? Like, if we were like in the Grinch where they close, obviously, and the Grinch doesn't even close things. What am I talking about? Obviously, we can't do this because Christmas is a like religious holiday, so it would be wrong to do something like this. But it would be cool if like the whole like everybody just shut down and everybody knew they had to stock up for the next 6 or 7 days. I mean, that might be too many, maybe 4 or 5 days. And they had to stock up on all the stuff they were going to eat at home. And like, we all just shut down. I know nobody likes to shut down. It gives us PTSD from when COVID first hit. But I really like the shutdown vibe. Like, I like feeling like we're all cozied in home. Like, that's one of my favorite parts about Christmas. There's so many things that are my favorite parts about Christmas. But one of my favorites is just that, you know, everybody is at home celebrating with their family, or not even with their family, with their loved ones, or just, it's like everybody is just like cuddled up in home watching a Christmas movie or watching, you know, playing board games. Everybody is relaxing, hopefully. I mean, that's, I guess in theory it would be that way, but I know a lot of times Christmas is not relaxing for anybody. You go to like the holiday parties and stuff like that and it's not enjoyable. But my idea of Christmas morning is that nobody's out on the streets because they're all like either curled up in bed, opening stockings, you know, like, I love that feeling. I love feeling like we're all doing that. That's the one thing as well that like Dominic and I are really bad about, is we always really enjoy the holidays, but obviously we have each other. And so like we struggle to not think about the people that don't have people. So like we have a couple of neighbors in our neighborhood that don't like go places very often, and so like we worry about them on the holidays. So like this past Christmas we were like, should we drop like food off at her door? Even our neighbor downstairs, not trying to bring her into this conversation because I'll tell you guys the story at some point, but even her, like, I think she was alone on Christmas, and like we both were really sad, honestly, that she was alone on Christmas, because nobody deserves to be alone on Christmas. Like, it doesn't matter if we don't like the person or not. Like, not that we don't like her, because we really don't know her, but we both were kind of like, I wish we didn't have this weird, like, situation going on with her, because we for sure would have brought her at least, like, some food, leftovers, or, you know, like, we would have brought her cookies or something. Like, we always do that. We don't like the thought of people being alone. I think because both of us have been alone on holidays before, and especially Dominic, he spent a lot of holidays by himself, and just like he's literally been the person that went to Cracker Barrel and ate Christmas dinner, and like that's just so sad. And so like, but then obviously some people like being by themselves, so that's what I just kept telling myself. Well, maybe she's choosing to be by herself, but I don't know. It just makes you sad when you think about people just being alone on the holidays, knowing that they're thinking about other people that are together, or they're hearing other people be together. Anyway, got off topic a little bit. But we did have a good holiday season. It was really relaxing, and he's actually going to be off for 3 days for New Year's. And to be very honest with you guys, I'm actually most excited about that, because I'm going to vlog, like, I think I'm going to vlog on New Year's Eve or New Year's, or maybe I'll just do like a whole vlog of both of those things. And like, just, you know, I won't be vlogging the whole day or anything like that, but that'll be the vlog that goes up first, probably next year, maybe, who knows. I'm not going to commit to anything, because I'm actually really looking forward to just spending like the 3 days off with just him after Vlogmas, with all, you know, like after all of the editing is done, and you know, it'll be just really nice. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna end this here. I'll see you guys when we get home, and I'll show you guys all of the goods that I got for Christmas. Like I said, don't get too hyped, because honestly, it's all stuff that is so practical and so things that like I appreciate from everybody, but it's not like gonna be anything like super exciting or elaborate. Anyway, you guys, I'll talk to you guys when I get there. Okay, you guys, I'm back at home now. I decided This was kind of a cute setup, right? Like, I wish I would have done more sit-down videos right here. I feel like with the bed in the background, super cute. But I wanted to show you guys everything that I got for Christmas. Well, mostly everything. There's stuff scattered throughout our whole apartment, but this is everything that I could find. Let's just dive on in. So we're going to start with the real practical one right here, you guys. A 3-month brewer care kit. So we usually, when we make coffee at home, Dominic actually bought this for me. When we make coffee at home in our Keurig, I typically, like, it doesn't make me feel good. I don't feel very good when I do it. So he bought me this to clean the Keurig, which is very nice, honestly, because we've been talking about cleaning it for a long time and we just haven't. So we're gonna clean the Keurig so we can drink coffee at home from now on. Should I turn this light on for you guys? I feel like the lighting's fine, but what is our thoughts on this lighting? Oh, that's better. That looks actually way better, I think. So he got me that, but I don't think you guys needed good lighting for the Keurig cleaner product. But then my parents got us a water pick. Well, they got me a water pick, but they didn't know that Dominic also is going to probably be using this. I know that's probably gross to a lot of people, but I feel like we kiss, so why does it matter if we share a water pick? But you guys know I talked to you guys about my water pick in my gift guide, and I lost part of it. I think it was like the little, whatever this thing is, the container that holds the water. So my mom bought me a new one, and I'm so happy about it because I've been dying to use my water pick ever since I lost that. I have no idea where it went. I think maybe I probably was going to wash it at some point, and then it must have ended up in the trash because I've looked everywhere for it and can't find it anywhere. So super excited about this. I can't wait to get this set up. This is why I'm like, I need to film this for you guys now because, well, also it's the last day of Vlogmas, but I need to get all of our stuff like put away so that I can actually use it, you know. So this was an amazing gift. Moving on, we also got some new forks. We've already pulled out a pack of them. 36 forks in this, you guys, and 36 spoons. They're in this pile somewhere. But a lot of the stuff that we got is actually kitchen appliances because I don't know about you guys, but we only like the smaller forks and smaller spoons, and like we can never find them. I swear we only have like 2 small forks and 2 small spoons. So every time I go to my parents, I always steal some of their forks because we literally don't have forks. Like, it's actually really bad. So my mom bought us a bunch of forks. Dominic's like, we're just gonna open one little container of them and we'll save the rest. I want to open all of these, but I guess I can understand where he's coming from because we really don't need 36 and then you end up not washing them and all that jazz. But I'm really excited about the forks. As you can see, we've already broke them open because we've been using them. Okay, moving on to the entirety of the pan section of this haul situation. So my mom bought me this cookie sheet, which is amazing. It has little indents on it so that your cookies don't burn. So I guess if you like bake the cookies on it, like, you know how typically like they'll burn and I think in the middle of them or something, like the bottoms always burn basically. So my mom said that this is gonna help with them not burning because my mom loves baking. So she said she has one of these, but I don't know. I've never seen this in her household, but pretty cool. And we got a couple more baking sheets, and then Dominic also got me a cooling rack for baking. And so, oh, there's my spoons. There's the spoons my mom got us. And then Dominic bought a bunch of cooking things as well. So you guys know I've gotten like super into cooking lately, and literally our pans are so bad. We have had our pans for at least 6 years since I met Dominic. I feel like when we moved into our apartment, not since I met him, but when we moved down to New York, I think we bought 2 pans, and like sorry you guys, the animals are playing. But that's like the only pans we've ever used. Literally, we have them and they are disgusting at this point. So he bought 2 of each kind of pan. So this only has 1 because we already broke out the other one. But literally, this is going to be so nice to have all of these new pans. So I'm ready to get rid of those old ones because like they're just not good anymore. Because like you guys know, we set the oven on fire, and I feel like a part of that was because of the pans we were using because we don't have new pans. Well, now we do, and I'm pumped about it. Moving on to, let's do actually my slippers. So we each got a new pair of slippers, and literally, you guys, not only are these cute, but they're so comfortable. They're Clark's slippers, and if you guys know anything, like, you might not know about Clark's, but Clark's is like the best brand. They are always so comfortable. My mom always used to wear Clark's growing up, and I always have like wanted a pair. So the fact that we now both have Clark's slippers, I'm so pumped about. I've already worn them a couple of times. Very, very comfy. So highly recommend these. Now, moving on to the camera stuff that Dominic got me. So he got me a new light because my lights are honestly, like, the bulbs in them I feel are getting dim. So I asked for a new light. I think this might be actually bigger than the lights I already have. I'm not sure, but it looks bigger than the lights that I already have. I could be wrong. I'm not going to open it right now. But he got me a light for you guys so that my lighting will be better this year. Not that my lighting was bad last year, but it's always nice to have more lights, honestly. And then, the thing I'm most excited about, he got me one of those DJ Osmo, like, camera stabilizer things. I saw it on TikTok a couple of months ago, and I was like, I need one. And he was like, don't worry, like, you'll get one eventually. And he bought me one, so I'm so excited about it. I have no idea how to use it yet, though. So we shall see. But I should be able to put my phone right in there, and it'll, like, stabilize it. I guess I have to, like, connect it to an app, though. It's DJ Osmo, which is what my regular camera is, my, like, vlogging camera. And I love that brand, although that camera has not been doing very many good things for us lately. I still love that brand. So I'm super pumped to see how this thing will work for you guys and hopefully get better shots for you guys with my phone at the time being while I'm vlogging with my phone. So that was really nice. I'm pretty sure that was my big gift. He always does a big gift, you guys. You know he always does. So he definitely came through with this one. You guys already saw my cup, which I'm loving. I'm getting so much use out of that. And then my mom got us each a towel from Sam's Club. These are the best towels, you guys. I have this pink towel, and it is the only towel that I ever use. Like, well, not even, that's kind of gross. It's not the only towel I ever use, but it's the towel I get the most excited about when Dominic pulls it out of the dryer. Because I know, like, I'm going to enjoy, like, drying myself off with it because it's so comfy. And I've literally had it for, like, over 10 years. So my mom bought us each one. They're actually, like, beach towels, but they're really well made. They last forever, like I was saying. And I'm pumped about it. Okay, so next, he got me the Monopoly game, which you guys have already seen. So that we played the other day, and I love it. It was so much fun. And then these next two things, we have to do a little something with them, but still was very, very thoughtful. So he ordered me a, like, tarp thing to, when I do my hauls in this kitchen area, you guys know how I always have to, like, maneuver everything around so you can't see my kitchen, and still you can kind of see my kitchen. Well, he bought me a tarp a couple of months ago, maybe for our anniversary or something, but then I didn't have anything to hang the tarp on. So I was like, I need something to hang the tarp on. Can you get me something? So he thought that was what this was going to be, because on the picture that he looked at, it had, like, the thing to hang the tarp, but in real life it came and it was just another tarp. So we're gonna either have to return this or just order something to put it on, because now I just have two tarps with nowhere to, like, put them. But it was very thoughtful, and I was not expecting that at all. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting another tarp, but I wasn't expecting him to remember that I had asked for something to hang the tarp on, because that was a long time ago now. And then my favorite gift, you guys, this was so sweet, and, like, he feels so bad because this has happened a couple times now, but he shouldn't feel bad. Like, this stuff happens. It's confusing for us as well, and we order clothes all the time. So let me just show you. So he ordered me a cute little lemon dress. So let me actually tell you the story behind lemon dresses. I had a lemon dress when we were living in Florida, or not when we were living in Florida, when we were visiting my parents in Florida a couple of years back, and it was my first time ever wearing this lemon dress. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I will never forget the dress because it's adorable. I'll actually put a picture on screen for you guys. It is photoshopped, I'm not going to lie to you guys, because, so, like, trigger warning, I'm not going to look the same as I look right now. But I think I definitely, like, photoshopped myself to make myself look thinner. But either way, I had this lemon dress, and It was the first time I'd ever worn it. We went out to breakfast with my parents. I stood up after breakfast and I got a big rip right down the side. I wonder if the picture will show that. I can't remember if I think I might have been able to like make it so that it wouldn't show, but I had a big rip down the side of it. And it was so sad because everybody loved the dress. I was getting so many compliments from everybody about it. Dominic loved it. It was just really sad. I got it from Ross's though, so it was like cheap, you know? It wasn't like a super high-end lemon dress or anything, but it was so cute. So anyway, that was a rough time because then Dominic had to like stand behind me. Maybe the rip was on the back. I can't remember, but I just remember my family had to like kind of like surround me. This is not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Oh my gosh, I actually have to tell you guys the worst thing that's ever happened to me when it comes to like pertains to like my weight or something not fitting. This is actually a horrible story. I went to see, there's so many bad things honestly that have happened, but I went to see Taylor Swift in concert. I went to see the Reputation tour. My mom and I went to, like, we had like bleacher seats. And I will never forget this. This was so embarrassing. I sat down on the bleacher seat and it broke. Like literally it broke and I was like on the ground. It was so bad. And so my mom and I, like, it didn't matter because luckily I was with my mom and not somebody that I would be embarrassed around, which I actually don't have any, well, I actually don't think I have anybody that I would be embarrassed around in my life that I would go with to one of these. But either way, now I'm like super self-conscious when it comes to like going to concerts and stuff because I want to make sure like I'll be able to fit in the seat, you know? Well, it was so bad. It was embarrassing. Luckily, nobody was there though. Me and my mom just stood the whole concert anyway, which is what we would have done even if the seat hadn't broken. But it was sad. Anyway, back to what I was saying about me ripping my dress. So this dress is very memorable because it was an interesting experience where everybody had to surround me. And then we went to the movies, you guys, and I had a whole rip in my dress. You could see right into my body. Maybe not. Maybe I had a slip on or something. Who knows? But it's memorable for everybody involved. So he tried to order me a new lemon dress right away when we got home. He ordered me one off Amazon, and it was just so thoughtful. Like, I just appreciate that he like is so thoughtful in that way. But then it didn't fit, which wasn't a big deal. It happens all the time to me. I mean, you guys see me every single day try on clothes that don't fit, and it's not a big deal for me. But for somebody that is trying to do something sweet to you, sweet for you, it not fitting is a little bit like they feel bad then that they bought you something that doesn't fit. But I do it to Dominic all the time. Like, I'm constantly buying him things. It's either too big or it's too small. It's really not a big deal from the perspective of the person that it doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lemon dress not fitting didn't matter to me because it was just a thoughtful gesture. Well, he ordered me another one, and he ordered it from a completely different retailer, and this one doesn't fit either. Like, I didn't try to make it fit because it's pretty obvious it's not gonna fit, but it still was thoughtful, and like, I'll hold on to it because who knows, maybe it'll fit at some point. I'm pretty sure I still have the other dress as well, but he's like, but I ordered it in a 3X, I really thought it was gonna fit. I'm like, yes, yeah, that's how it works. We never really know until we get it in, or we look at the measurements, which he wouldn't know to look at the measurements, but it was so thoughtful. Anyway, long story short, this was my favorite gift, even though it doesn't fit, because it was just like a thoughtful gift that, like, it was kind of a throwback because it's been a couple years since the lemon dress incident. So it just makes me, I just love him so much. Like, what guy would go and pick out like this kind of dress for his wife or his girlfriend? Like, it was just thoughtful. So anyway, that's about it. I don't think I have anything else, honestly. Candy, we got some candy from my parents, and got candy from Dominic, and just, you know, the usual. But it was a really good Christmas overall. Like, I feel really blessed, honestly. Why am I being like this? I'm so emotional right now. But I genuinely just do feel like, I don't know, everything that I got is stuff that I need, stuff that I want, and shows that people know me so well. And like, even the gift from Elena that I opened with you guys yesterday, and like the gift from literally all my gifts that I've gotten from you guys. Speaking of you guys, oh my gosh, I've forgotten to tell you about this gift because I was gonna get it printed, but then it's now the end of the season and I haven't gotten it printed yet. But my subby and my friend Junie had this picture made for us, and it was actually the first gift that I received this year for Christmas, and like, it was just so thoughtful. thoughtful. I'll have to show it to you guys a little bit later, or maybe once I get it printed, I'll show it to you guys so that you can like see it, because it's so cute. It's literally a picture of Dominic and I, like, drawn. She hired someone on Etsy to do it, and it was just so sweet. You guys have no idea how much it means to me when you do these thoughtful things, and like that being my first like Christmas gift was just, it made me so emotional. When I talk about like things that people do for me, it's not me trying to like encourage you guys to do stuff for me. Like, I do not want you to take it that way whatsoever. It's just, I want to acknowledge that they went out of their way to do that for me. With like, it doesn't feel right to not acknowledge it. I don't know how some people don't. I know these bigger YouTubers have people do stuff for them, and I've never seen them acknowledge it. And that's weird to me. I can't imagine not acknowledging that you guys like went out of your way to do stuff for me. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me how they could not acknowledge that. So for some reason, I feel like a cough coming on or something. I feel like I might speak. It's been 20 minutes. No wonder. It's been 20 minutes. I'm like out of like speaking right now. Like, I literally can't speak anymore. But I love you guys. I'm gonna end this. Should I just end this video here? No, it's only been 2 clips. I'll talk to you guys later tonight. This is just gonna be an extra long video for you. It's the last day of Vlogmas, so we can let it slide, right? All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Literally, this is the craziest thing ever. I haven't talked to you guys about this yet because I opened this thing on Christmas Eve thinking it was from my parents, because my parents like addressed our gifts to our nicknames. So for me, it was Jazz, and for Dominic, it was Dom. And this had it addressed to Dom, this gift. I kind of like ripped the address thing off of it, but I know for a fact it was addressed to Dom. And that's fine. Like, a lot of people call Dominic Dom, but nobody knows our address, and especially nobody that like knows Dominic. Nobody knows our address. So anyway, we received this thing in the mail, and it's a Broncos blanket, which I feel like my dad owns this blanket. I think this is the exact blanket that my dad owns. And so I texted my mom and I'm like, did you send us a Broncos blanket? And my mom was like, no, I didn't. And then I asked my dad. My dad said he didn't either. So we have no idea where this blanket came from, you guys. And like, it's just like so funny. I was cracking jokes about it to my mom. I'm like, literally, Dominic's cheating on me with somebody that doesn't know him very well. Like, somebody that thinks he likes the Broncos is sending him things. But we were dying laughing about it because literally Dominic doesn't have, there's no chance that it's like from somebody that Dominic knows. It's gotta be somebody, no offense to Dominic. I'm like, Dominic has no friends. No, but he does have friends. It's just nobody knows our address. And nobody would send him a Broncos blanket at that. But we did get engaged in Denver, so I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, maybe, but I don't know who it could be. It's got to be somebody in my circle. I just posted about it on Instagram, actually, as well. Because it's got to be someone I know. Or else, why would it be Broncos? Because Broncos is what the team my dad loves. So it's just too coincidental, right? I think it was my dad, but my mom swears that my dad has no idea how to work Amazon and that there's no way it was my dad. So I'm like, who could it be? There's literally nobody else it could be other than people that we don't even talk to anymore. And like, I don't think they would have sent it to us. That would be weird. So I don't know. But we have this blanket. We're probably just going to give it to my dad. But if it was anybody that watches my videos, let a girl know, because we definitely are just confused by it. And also, like, how do you figure that out if you don't have, like, we don't have any information? I actually don't even remember if it was from Amazon or where it was from, because I threw the box out right away. Because I assumed it was from my mom, and it was, like, a joke or something, you know? Anyway, my mom gets all the credit for it, and she's definitely getting credit for it. I know it was one of them. It had to have been, but anyway, it showed up with like a rip in the bag too, which is not like, I mean, who cares? I don't know who sent it to us even, but somebody got a rip in this bag, probably like an Amazon worker or something. So I don't know, you guys. That's the drama that's been going on over here. We have been really wondering who this blanket is from. Hey guys, so I am a sad mamma jamma at the moment. I just got out of the shower and I realized it's 12:02 now. So it is the end of an era. Not really. It's just the end of Vlogmas, which is fine because you know I'm going to be back next week. I think I'm only going to post 2 videos next week though, you guys, which I feel sad about. Just saying that makes me sad. But I think I'm just going to let myself like relax a bit and post 2 next week. And then I'm going to decide what my schedule is going to be after next week. So I feel like I'll probably either do 3 videos a week or maybe 4. I haven't really decided yet, but I want to make sure like it's quality content for you guys as well. So I don't want to like over index myself, but I also don't want to under index myself, because I feel like I was doing 2 videos a week for the majority of last year, and that's just not enough videos for me. Like, I need to do more. So I am definitely going to be doing at least 3 videos a week, and it'll be okay, you guys. We cannot be sad that Vlogmas is over. We'd be happy that it happened. And I'm so proud that like I finished it out and didn't have any emotional breakdowns. Like, that's huge, you guys. That's like a big deal. So I'm super proud of that, and I'm just so happy that you guys all stuck around for most of it. Oh, I actually have so many things. I feel like there was a bunch of stuff that I thought of today that I meant to tell you guys and then never did. She's looking for a Sunday, but you guys, can you see her down there? We aren't allowed to have her running around at nighttime now, so we're trying to like keep them not doing that, because we're trying to be good for our neighbors, because genuinely we don't want our neighbors to like think that we're loud. Like, that's not what we want whatsoever, even though the way that they went about it was horrifying. But you know, we can't have everything. I'll tell you guys the story someday soon, which I know I told you guys that already. But what I was going to tell you guys was that Dominic sent me this article earlier today. I need to go get my eyebrows done too. Oh my gosh, you guys, I actually can't believe it's been like, it's only been like 3 weeks since I got my eyebrows done. Why am I freaking out? It's really not been that long, but I know that they're getting a little crazy. But anyway, Dominic sent me this article saying that Yankee candles are like harder to smell, and people are complaining about not being able to smell the scent. And so there's this theory going around, and I believe it too, because like I haven't been able to smell the candles like unless I'm right up close to them, and I love Yankee Candle. They are my favorite. You guys know I hype Yankee Candle, but I haven't been able to smell them as well this year. So either that means that we got COVID at some point during this year and I didn't know that we got COVID, or Yankee Candle is taking this opportunity to dim their scent, because why not if people can't smell them anyway? However, and that might be the case, because I feel like we had a Walmart candle and I could smell that just fine in the fall. Like, that scent was very strong, but it also was 3 wick compared to 1 wick. I don't really care how strong the scent is, to be honest, as long as I can smell it, like, because I usually just sit right next to it anyway, so I don't really mind. But he sent me that. Awesome. Stop it. But he did send me that article saying that, and I thought that was really interesting, because we have noticed that the Yankee candles smell much less like strong than they used to. But it easily, like I said, it easily could be because we either had COVID at some point, or maybe they are putting less. I don't know. That's just a theory, but I'm intrigued by it, because it would make sense if they capitalized on it. It's a good business move. But anyway, I am going to go lay down now, cozy up to a Christmas movie, and know that I can rest easy now that Vlogmas is out of my hands. Right, well, not yet. It'll be out of my hands in the morning, because I'm gonna have to get up in the morning to edit this video, and then it will be out of my hands. But I love you guys so much. Thank you again for like being here the entirety of Vlogmas. You all have no idea how much it means to me that you show up every day. I know I say it a million times. It's probably getting annoying at this point, but it means a whole lot. So I love you. Remember to give this a big thumbs up for the last part of Vlogmas. And also, if you guys are missing Vlogmas already, like, 'cause I already am going to, and I think I'm going to go back and rewatch this. Like, something I love to do. It's my favorite. Sorry, apparently I'm not ending this yet, you guys. But one of my favorite things to do at the end of Vlogmas is to just take a day and sit and like binge my Vlogmas, so that like I can actually watch it and enjoy it, because I haven't been able to the entire season, because like I'm editing it, so I have that editing brain on. So I just love to sit and like kick back, enjoy my Vlogmas just for like a full day, because it takes a long time to watch all the videos. But if you guys are interested in more Vlogmas, or like you weren't here for last year's Vlogmas, definitely check it out. I'm almost like tempted to not tell you about it, because I was so new back then and Vlogmas was it was a little crazy for me. It was very hectic, because like I had not edited that much before in my life. But definitely check that out if you are still wanting the Vlogmas spirit. And if not, then I will see you guys back here on probably Tuesday, I'm thinking. So stay tuned to find out my posting days. But I love you guys, and I will see you Tuesday. I'll see you Tuesday.